Hello everyone, Robisnow taking a look at the latest Liftoff Pro League stuff again. So big shout out to Affordo for coming first in the green tournament 2018. So he should be receiving a prize at some point, which is the 2018 champion badge. Commiserations to Fluxy coming in second. Really tight times, like so impressive at the top of the leaderboard there. I managed to squeeze in a top 10 time. I could have got maybe 6th with a 56 time in practice, but I just couldn't nail it on the actual tournament tryouts, which is a shame. Well done to everyone that took part. We've got 140 pilots that took part, lots of finishers, so we've got 58, so you know, that's not so bad. Don't forget people, you can use T on the keyboard, which rewinds time so you can still finish. I'm going to take a look at the Honkfest free track now, which is part of the Liftoff Pro League, and it's running for another 2 weeks. Flux is currently in the top spot on this one, and I must say it is very hard. Really impressive time of 57 seconds. I say really impressive because this is absolutely insanely tough, or I find it is. And you'll see I've got a very strange setup here. I've gone with the really small X-Store motors. I can't remember what props I'm using there, but they're the props I quite like, and like a 3S tiny battery. Because this is not in purist mode, rules go out the window. There is no battery management as such in here. It's just a case of finishing and not crashing, because obviously you can crash. God mode is not on, and you can see this is why I've chosen such a strange setup, because the quads that would win you the green tournament, unless you're an insanely skilled pilot in terms of control, which I mean I'm sure there are plenty of you out there, but I'm not one of them. I cannot finish this track with that setup. It's too fast and too twitchy, whereas this just has enough control for me to get through without crashing too much. So I'm just doing practice mode because I do really struggle with this track, and it's very cool. I really like it. It's very intricate, and you can take it really quickly if you get your turns down nice and smooth, which is why I've gone with a lower powered battery, because it keeps me sort of controlled in these tight confined spaces. You can see there I just took some prop damage because I just took that angle a little bit wrong. Now I normally, when I've been practicing, average about 30-second lap times on here, but you can see my first lap there was about 40 seconds. This is 37, so I'm going very slow. I haven't actually flown at all today, so I've just jumped on trying to set a time. But yeah, so 30 seconds I can average when I've been warmed up. So I'm hoping for a 1 minute 30 time. But Fluxy with 57 seconds, this is for 3 laps, this is insane because there's such little room for error, and it is quite tight and challenging. If you don't take your lines perfectly, you're very likely to crash because there's plenty of obstacles in the way. So there you go, a sort of slower paced track time for me. So you can see my personal best is 1:29. I'm averaging, when I've been finishing, 1:31, and that's the trouble with this one. When I'm practicing, I can get 2 laps out, 30 seconds, 29 seconds easy, but then I crash because I'm pushing myself too much. So it's definitely a track you need to keep your composure on. Honk, well done on making another challenging track, and look out guys for my Honk graveyard series, which is coming up, because Honk has done some exceptional work with the track builder yet again, so you'll be seeing that in the coming days. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'm Robisnow. Fly safe.